have to ask you what you're going to be doing this weekend. Bowl game's already underway.
That is for sure. You know, Ohio U began the season hot, cracking into the top 25 for the first time since 1968. But after losing 4 of their last 5, the Bobcats had to settle for today's Independence Bowl against Louisiana Monroe. Frank Solich trying to lead OU to back-to-back bowl wins for the first time in school history. First quarter, it's Tyler Tettleton to Dante Foster, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Bobcats on their way. Later in the first, it's Tettleton, this time showing off his arm, going deep to Chase Cochran, and they can chase, but they won't track him down. That's a touchdown, 14-0 OU out in front. Late first half, Bo Blankenship pounds in from a couple of yards out. The Bobcats go on to win big, 45-14. Well, the Bengals-Ravens game at Paul Brown Stadium this Sunday is officially sold out, allowing the game to be televised locally. Nothing is at stake for the playoff-bound Bengals, but that's not to say they won't be bringing their A game into the regular season finale.
They put a licking on us that first game of the season, so we still, you know, it's the divisional game, and we still want to play as good as we can play.
They're a good football team. They play hard and you know, they're effective, and so it's going to be a challenge for us, and it's a great opportunity for us to get hot and to go into, you know, play really good against a really good defense.
Well, the Bengals have placed former Centerville Elk and Ohio State Buckeye Mike Nugent on the injured reserve list with a right calf strain. Nugent will now miss the rest of the season, including the playoffs. Josh Brown, signed December 6th by the team, has been a quality replacement for the Bengals, nailing 9 of 10 field goal attempts. 8 days between college basketball games is a long time. The Raiders are ready to knock off the rust this Sunday afternoon when Wright State hosts Mount St. Joe's at the Nutter Center. The last time head coach Billy Donlin's team was in action, they nearly upset 8th-ranked Cincinnati. At 8-4, the Raiders are looking to finish non-conference play strong before the Horizon League begins next week.
Then after Sunday, it's your league games. And as I've always said, no matter what your record is, when you start league play, the only record that's you're 0-0. You know, I've seen teams be 10-2 in their non-league and struggle in the league. I've seen teams be 4-8 in their non-league and do really well in their league. Our guys got to get ready. We got to play better.
Well, the Flyers have also been off since last Sunday, and they will resume action coming up this Sunday night at Southern Cal. USC has struggled this season, going just 4-8, but UD head coach Archie Miller says they're a much better team than their record suggests.
They probably played the toughest, schedule in the country. They're all over the place in terms of coast to coast and the quality opponent that they've played. So, us rolling in there, they will have seen, teams like ourselves that are coming in there. So, obviously, we're expecting their best shot.
And they'll get their best shot. So, good luck to the Flyers out on the West Coast.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with a final look at. Hello there, sir.
Hello there. You know what? It's a good thing the snow held off because we were able to get a lot of basketball played tonight. Up next, the final Friday of the year featured some great basketball games all across the Miami Valley. Your holiday hoops, scores, and highlights next in 2 Sports. Welcome to 2 Sports. I'm Jack Pohl. The final Friday of 2012 featured holiday tournaments and big matchups all across the Miami Valley. We begin in the G-Walk. Centerville playing host to Butler tonight. The Aviators, Drew Makowitz from beyond the arc sinks the triple try. But at the other end, it's the Elks, Joey Weingartner finding the open spot, knocking down the jumper. Then suddenly Butler's Jalen Page heated up. First, the junior spots up and nails the three-pointer. Elks coach Brooks Cupp says somebody stop that man, but they couldn't right here. Page spots up and he'll nail another 3. But he's not done just yet. Page driving and flying, going high off the window for 2 more. The Elks, though, began to answer. On the inbounds play, it's Weingartner again for 3. Twine time. Now check out Weingartner on defense. The sophomore guard with the steal, and he'll take it all the way in for the easy layup. Late in the first half, it's Seville's Austin Recker for 3. Got it. Centerville goes on to win it 71-48. To the Northridge Holiday Invitational, Valley View taking on Jefferson. The Spartans, Cooper Nolte laying it up, plus the foul. Back at the other end, it's the Broncos' Nate Shepard from the corner, and give that man 3 points. Then it's Jefferson's Austin Clements. going to pick off the pass here, then go to Brandon Warden, and Brandon finishes the job with a nice lay-in. Nate Shepard to Tamonte Watson this time, and Tamonte knocks it off the window for two, but Valley View would respond. Zach Denny, hard to the hole for two, and he'll get the friendly bounce. Now it's the Spartans moving it to the corner for Zach Denny, and Zach's got himself three. The View goes on to win it as we go on to the scoreboard. Valley View 70, Jefferson 66. Stivers over Eaton tonight, 83-63. In other action, Troy Christian takes care of Riverside. It was Alter beating Brubaker Tech out of Georgia. It was Tippecanoe 62 and Sydney 55. The Domino's Holiday Tournament at Springboro, Meadowdale taking on Elder. The Lions, Kevin Hughley goes to Xavier Galad, and he'll drive, stop, pop, and deliver the goods. The Lions kept roaring early in this one. Aaron Harris on his bottom makes the rebound, then gets it to Galad, who'll knock down the J just inside the arc. Jamie Burns for Meadowdale running the floor here. He'll find Aaron Harris, and for three-point lane, it's good. Plus, they hacked him. He would complete the four-point play, but Elder would storm back to win this one as we head on back to the scoreboard. 83-64 your final in that one. It was Versailles over Anna 70-54. Miami East downs Brookville tonight. Bryan over Coldwater 54-52. Dunbar takes care of Berlin Highland. West Liberty Salem over Springfield Catholic Central by a bucket. New Knoxville handles St. Mary's tonight. New Bremen a 64-39 winner over Indian Lake. It was Little Miami 48, Talawanda 35. Thurgood Marshall beats Bosse out of Indiana 70-57. Minster a winner tonight over Houston. Madison Plains knocks off Northwestern 49-33. And it was Kenton over Ben Logan tonight 62-55. Harrison, Indiana 66. Wayne 57. Well, 8 days between college basketball games is a long time. The Raiders are ready to knock off the rust this Sunday when Wright State will host Mount St. Joe's in the final game before Horizon League play tips off next week.
Then after Sunday, it's your league games. And as I've always said, no matter what your record is, when you start league play, the only record that's you're 0-0. You know, I've seen teams be 10-2 in their non-league and struggle in the league. I've seen teams be 4-8 in their non-league and do really well in their league. Our guys got to get ready. We got to play better.
Well, the Flyers have also been off since last Saturday, and they will resume the season coming up Sunday night at Southern Cal. USC has struggled this season, going just 4-8 thus far, but UD head coach Archie Miller says they are a much better team than their record suggests.
They probably played the toughest schedule in the country. They're all over the place in terms of coast to coast and the quality opponent that they've played. So, us rolling in there, they will have seen teams like ourselves that are coming in there. So obviously we're expecting their best shot.
Ohio U taking on Louisiana Monroe in the Independence Bowl. First quarter, it's Tyler Tettleton. Rolling to his left, finding Dante Foster, who takes it in the end zone for the touchdown. Bobcats on their way to a big day. Later in the first, it's Tettleton showing off his arm and going deep to Chase Cochran. And they'll try and chase him down, but Chase is too fast. That's a touchdown. 14-0 OU. The Bobcats go on to win big, 45-14.